the sip of this regular Coke has already like.
Yeah.
I can feel it's like flowing thick through my veins.
It feels very classic American.
I have not had a regular Coca-Cola in probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
10
years.
Really?
Because it's too strong. It's too strong. I'm so accustomed to like Diet Coke that like this shit hits. This is like insane.
It's like drinking lemon juice instead of lemonade.
I do. I didn't used to.
Yeah.
But it's gotten very sensitive.
Is it like with age?
I'm only 4 years older than you guys. God damn it.
I know, but I look to you to see what's gonna happen to me. Like one day my mustache will work. You know, right now it's fucking a dud. And
I was built exactly like you guys until I hit the wall. I really like.
You do talk about. Like you're a 50-year-old man. I feel like you take the position of like you had these younger years.
I hit the wall so hard, and I'm like, yeah. One day you just hit the wall. It's not 2 years of consistently having bowling alley pizza delivered to your apartment. It's not. Yeah. There's no one reason that it happens. You're not. Listen, you saw the message on Uber Eats that said support black-owned businesses during the pandemic. During the uprising, and nobody can call you racist because you had fried chicken every night.
Hey, dude, you don't say anything. I got woke fat. That's I got pandemic. This is against the system.
I fully got woke fat, dude.
Dude, I am eating nothing but frozen pizza lately, and I feel the wall coming. I'm putting on weight for the. I know you can't see.
You're just like it's going in and not coming out.
I'm running on a treadmill because I'm very scared of being skinny fat, like because I have
slim
no
thick?
muscle. Yeah,
no, you don't want to get slim thick.
I want to get no, I don't. I don't want to look. I don't want to like have one of those body where it feels like it's just holding on to my bones and I look bad.
Yeah,
you know?
You look like you. You look like a little masturbator.
I don't know, boy. You could put
you look hunched over like you're E.T. just gripping your fucking root.
Hey, you could put a few pounds. You need some meat on your bones, boy.
I'm trying, dude. But I want to do it healthy. I want to do it good.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. The frozen pizza lifestyle is nice, especially when I feel like my frozen pizzas were at their height when I was like living with roommates and I was hiding from them all the time. Because you just throw it in the oven and then when you take the whole pizza into your room and cut it in half.
Yeah.
And you just put it on your bed. Like,
yes.
On the cardboard is the plate. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I always try to trick myself. I eat half of it on my own and then say I'm gonna save the rest for later, and then I go back and eat one slice at a time throughout the night, and then just die of heartburn.
I would have it on the bed, and I would just have to growl at Quincy to keep her from because I was like too lazy to get up, but she would just start to go for it, and I would like. Just growl.
I do. I would let my cat just like eat pizza with me. Just like I take a bite, she takes a bite. I used to OD on pizza. I used to like when I got my own money, like when I first started working a job in high school, the way I would just blow my money on like extra large Pizza Hut, like the greasiest, saltiest pizza that you could get.
Saying you OD on pizza is such like a Midwest emo thing to say.
But I mean, I literally would
overdose on Little Caesars. Mom and Dad don't even miss me.
I can hear the tremolo guitars right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would overdose on it because I would do this every weekend. I would order an extra large pizza, eat it all by myself. Like I still have this thing where like if food's in front of me, I have to finish it.
I need
eat an
specific
extra large pizza.
portions of anything is what it is, and I need it to be split in a way that my brain understands it. Otherwise, I will keep eating it till it's gone.
Someone has to take it away from you.
Yeah,
someone has to eat it.
So if there was just infinite slices of pizza, you
I would keep going
like a dog. You would eat until you died.
No, I'd be like one of those like children that they have to chain the refrigerator for.
We put Noah's cereal in a maze in the morning so that he doesn't eat it too fast.
Yeah, dude,
so he has to lick it out of the maze.
My stomach flips. My stomach flips and I drool onto the floor.
Yeah.
I fucking no, but I do that with ice cream. If I start eating ice cream, I won't stop until I have to lay down in the shower with something like hot water on my stomach to like help it like mellow.
Because you're like off the tub. I have to
it throws
finish
your
the
body
tub.
temperature off. Yeah.
I get cold. I shiver. I shiver and I fucking shit. I
would gorge myself on these pizzas, and then I would be so sick that I would be like unable to fall asleep. So I would just be downstairs on my parents' couch watching TV, so sick, and then commercials for pizza would come on.
Yeah.
And it would send me into like, it wasn't years later when I like did too much acid and you're like awake all night on acid. I was on like 5 hits of acid and I was like, oh my God, this is just like when I would eat too much pizza. This is the exact same feeling.
Yeah.
I understand. When the salt level in your body is so high that you start seeing things. You're like,
A spiral's a
why is
spiral.
my
It's
hand
just
moving
different
weird?
triggers. You know, different things can set you down the spiral.
I'm getting sugar high ego death right now.
Seeing fractals in the fucking bubbles in the pepperoni.
That's called the Domino's effect. Yeah.
I don't know. Domino's is a pizza that makes me hate myself. I can eat a whole frozen pizza and be like, oh, that was like, what, 2 McDoubles? Like, I'll deal with that. It's thin crust. I'm basically being healthy right now.
Yeah.
This is breakfast for dinner is what it is. You got tomatoes and cheese. But Domino's is like, that's like pound cake with like shit on it.
Wait a minute, this is breakfast for dinner. You got tomatoes and cheese?
It's tomatoes and cheese.
What are you, British? Is that your idea of breakfast?
What? I like tomatoes, bread, and cheese. Yeah, it's rustic.
Yeah.
It's what it is. It's like I'm a Tuscan.
Yeah.
I eat frozen pizzas by myself and listen to opera. And I just eat grapes off the vine.
When you get depressed, I will say that is like, when you're depression eating, you completely understand what it means to be Italian.
Oh yeah.
You're safe. You're
Like,
listening
today
to,
I'm just gonna put some basil leaves on bread. Just
I think
basil
it should be a
toast.
law. We shouldn't be able to work from noon to 3. That's what I think.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Siesta. No, we can't have a siesta. That's you know, when the terrorists have won.
No, dude, the siesta is not.
That's how you make a country gay.
I find myself needing a
You
siesta.
give all that gay sex time in the middle of the day. People are gonna use it. Call me a cynic.
That's government designated gape.
Yeah, exactly.
Gape period. Gape.
That's actually why we have a 9 to 5 is because of that.
How do you say fucking the ass in Italian?
A fucking the ass.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
Yeah.
A fucking me in the ass.
Lasso.
You say ciao.
LS asso.
That's actually what ciao means.
It's similar to Spanish.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you say it.
Spanish people could understand you if you said that.
Yeah, if I say el fucko and el ass.
Actually, in Spain Spanish, they have a lisp, so it'd be like,
El fucko and el atho.
fucking
Yeah.
my ass.
Fuck my atho.
Fuck my ass.
Let's go to Thithily. Fuck me in my ass.
Mexican Spanish is they have a different dialect. They'd be like,
fucko.
hey, fuck me in my ass, bro.
Yes, that's the cholo.
Hey, how about you fuck me in my culo, puto?
They do call it a culo.
Yeah.
Culo?
I remember when I found out that
Culo.
culo meant butt. And something about it, culo makes me think of shit.
You
too.
know it's a good word when
It's
every
something
time you
about it.
hear it,
It makes me
a
think
guy
of a
is
small
yelling it.
refrigerator.
Every time you hear I've ever heard the word culo used, the guy's always yelled it from like a distance. It's like culo. You know?
Like
That's
he's like
how you know.
sees a nice one, or he's like calling a guy.
That's just how you like. Even if I didn't know what that word
It
meant,
sounds
ass,
breezy.
You know-
he's yelling it like
You know-
he's like yelling into an ice cave.
They seem
to
excited
find a guy
about
with
it.
a headlamp on.
they seem excited about it, whatever it is.
It definitely. I mean, Latina culos.
No one ever. You never hear like a Mexican person going like culo. You know,
I guess that's true.
so it's like, hey, culo. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I do miss just like observing Mexicans in the wild.
Yeah.
I do. What? That's nice to say. I'm not saying anything wrong.
Yeah, we live in
What do you
we live
mean?
in Logan Square. We hang
Yes,
out
of
here.
course.
This is a
we see
reserve.
I saw a couple day laborers pass out in front of the library spooning the
wow.
other day. It was a very sweet moment. They
That is
spooned
sweet.
each other.
That is a sweet moment.
Yeah, it was a good thing. That's 2025.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
You heard
That's how
like
they're
the
used
future.
to. That's how they're
male
used to
intimacy.
sleeping.
You heard David Attenborough's voice in your head.
Well, I hear. Oh, David Attenborough's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear
Oh,
his voice.
just observing the
In a rare moment of intimacy, we see two male Mexicanos
dude. It was.
cuddling up on the steps of a library.
There's a whole crew filming. This is the most racist document. It's like, who's funding this?
Yeah.
I remember I had a lot of Mexican friends in East LA, and like you just like live at home forever. It's like, and like it was the first time I was like my friend Daniel Cabral, friend of the podcast, very funny guy. Him and his brother are like they're getting married. They live at home. I'm like, guys, move out of your parents' house because there's all this shit they can't do. He's like, oh, my mom would approve. I'm like, move out. They're like,
but they help support. That's what like they all chip in, you know.
Yeah, well, that's white people. Like moving out of your parents' house is like he was like that's some white people shit.
Yeah,
I was like, what? This is crazy. You should get away from your parents. That's also a very white mentality. Is that like you need to escape your parents?
Yeah.
But I do think you do.
The white mentality is like overdosing on pizza and wanting to escape your parents.
Yeah, that's all the bills are paid.
They actually like the food their moms cook for them, you know,
right?
so they stick around.
Dude, there's a home cooked meal for my mom is just like languishing on the countertop while I order 2 extra large pizzas.
Right? Yeah. You know, maybe he wouldn't overdose on pizza if he would eat some of the food I cooked.
Well, she needs to step up her cooking game. I love you, Mom. Don't listen to this. I love you.
My favorite thing my mom does is she has to like show me, like give me a tour of the fridge every time I go home. She needs to like open every drawer and make sure that I know. She's like, you can, you know. And it's always some like 4-step process that I'm never going to do. She's like, if you want, you can take some of this cheese and you can take some of those crackers. We have, look, I'll show you. I have crackers in the pantry. And you can take, if you wanted to later, just like after we go to bed, if you get hungry, come take some of this cheese and go get those crackers and then put grapes on the cheese and the crackers. And you can make a plate of little, and you could go watch TV and eat a little plate of.
Stop, Mom, write down these instructions because I'm not going to remember.
I'm like, Mom, there's Uncrustables. I'm just going to eat those.
Zach, do your parents cook? Were you in one of those households?
Did my parents cook for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Were they good at it?
No.
No, yeah.
They were terrible cooks.
Yeah,
Burnt dino nuggets every night, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I wish everyone
the
could
shit
see
out of
the look in his eyes when he just said that.
No, there was contempt.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. He hates women now because his
Yeah.
mom
What's your
burnt
mom's-
fucking soup.
What's your mom's signature dish?
My mom wasn't really the one who cooked. My dad would
Oh.
cook. He cooked like pasta.
Mommy issues.
A dad
He
who-
cooked good pasta. Like the sauce was good.
I believe
okay.
that. Yeah.
But I don't
Prego?
know. I don't know about the rest.
Did he make the sauce or did he
He'd
get
make
it?
the sauce.
He
yeah.
would make the sauce?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Big look,
That's
Zachary.
cool.
The sauce is all that
crazy.
matters, okay?
My dad used to get creative in the kitchen, and it was a nightmare. He made me an omelet one time, and it was a 3-egg omelet, and he put Prego in it, and
my
also
God,
spaghetti squash and pumpkin seeds for texture, and ground beef.
For texture.
He said it's
Nice
got pumpkin
seed.
seeds for texture. And I felt so bad that because he was so excited to give it to me because I could tell he put so much thought into it.
Yeah.
But it's like giving a toddler like a keto diet.
Yeah.
Like it's not like how did you figure all this out?
I could just tell the difference in my dad cooking. Like he would make Kraft mac and cheese, and there would still be like big chunks of the powdered cheese. It was never mixed fully in with my dad. It was always like, and there was like a pool of orange milk at the bottom at the end, like because it's just the ratio was off.
You gotta
but it was.
slurp that,
I never
though.
complained. When you're a kid, you'll take a full bowl of Kraft macaroni, even if it's the ratio's a little off.
Orange milk. You catch me at 8 years old, I might go crazy for orange
Yeah,
milk, dude.
Dad,
That
can
sounds
I
like
have some more orange milk?
that sounds like that purple Heinz ketchup.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, let me get that, dude.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
was cool.
Cheese milk.
That
Forget
sounds
about
sick. My parents, sadly, like it is like my parents are. It was the problem of like they're white people and they don't season stuff. Like it is just bland. It's bad. It's out of a box. It's not seasoned. They're not even putting like it's like we could just. It doesn't have to be salt, Mom and Dad. We put like
Yeah.
oregano in there.
Right.
And only now that I like live with my girlfriend have I tasted steaks the way that because like I cook, but my girlfriend had to be like, hey, we can put some stuff on this steak.
Yeah.
So we're not just eating like.
Yeah.
I thought I thought I hated spinach and squash
Yep.
and pork chops until I thought pork chops were something you had to chew for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought pork chops
to be
were
fair,
all-
they are a chewier cut.
If you do them right, they're pretty tender. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, totally. Yeah, there's all sorts of shit you can do. Throw soy sauce on a steak.
Yeah.
Fuck around and
It's
just make
nice,
shit
dude.
taste good.
Garlic powder is all you got to do. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Dude, no, but I remember yanking pork chops like out of my mouth, and like they splinter. It looks like tendons.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be that cooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my parents would get mad if I didn't eat the fat.
You got
cap.
they tell you about your grandma
I-
chewing the fat, had to chew the fat.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the fat. The fat is like if you get the fat cooked right,
You get a nice slim thick cow.
and it's just like it melts. It becomes like it melts in your mouth. Fat is my favorite part of the steak.
yeah.
Yeah, but not when it's on like a pork chop that's like a full brick, you know.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get these nasty. They would do these like these pork. I don't know if they were pork chops or what, but I would get these frozen. It's like a slab of pork, but then it had little nodules of like cheddar cheese in them.
Solid.
Do you know about
but it sounds good.
So you would like cook the pork in the oven, and I guess I could have like put it in the cast iron pan, but I would just make it in the oven, and then like the cheese like releases into the slab of pork.
Yeah.
I would just house those things. Dude.
Hell
We should make chapters on the YouTube channel for this video, and this will just be meat. Like minute 20 to minute 30.
There's a lot of fun. Like I will still get excited by like novelty frozen meats. My girlfriend has to pull me away from like the frozen food section. I'm
Really?
like, what if we got some steakums, baby?
Damn.
What
I'm
is
gonna-
a steakum?
Steakum. Steakums is a white trash banger, dude. It's a cheesesteak you make in the it's a cheesesteak in quotes that you make in the microwave, but it's just like two really thin strips of beef.
It's the scrotum of the cow.
Basically, I mean, I couldn't identify where it tastes so weird. It's salted to
They
hell.
always give a cute name to the grossest part of the animal. You got Rocky Mountain oysters, chiclets or whatever.
Are
chitlins.
those nuts?
Rocky Mountain oysters are I think they're goat testicles.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think they're bull
Testicles.
testicles.
I think they're goat. I don't know.
I'm sure they
some
both-
kind of testicles.
Yeah, I guarantee in a blind taste test I couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah.
But you just cook these steakums like with the bread. You nuke it in the microwave.
Be
And
crazy
like,
if you could tell the difference. You're just like, that's bull.
This one tastes like a
I know bull.
grass,
I bull
and this
bull
one
balls.
tastes mean.
Yeah. This
Like
one's
it would
gamey.
run at me.
Well, what they eat even affect the makeup of their nuts? It's just jizz.
Do you think an abstinence, like if you ate a priest's nuts, that they'd be like more potent?
Yeah.
All the backed up,
Sure, true.
unless he's getting his nut with like little kids.
I mean, your nuts replenish quite quickly. Like,
But
and
what
they
happens when
top
you
off.
don't? What
they don't.
It just it has to go somewhere. I'm pretty sure it just gets absorbed back into you just have cummy blood.
I don't think it's. I guess so.
Fuck! I got a nose calm again.
So
Maybe that's why they're always just being naughty, like fucking up.
And fucking boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
making the naughty list year after year
I do think
because they got cummy blood.
I do think there's some priests who just like straight up like fuck nuns.
I wanna see a cum Magneto, and recreate that scene in X-Men where he's like, too much cum in your blood.
Oh, where he pulls everybody's
Yeah,
cum?
and then he just
Yeah.
pulls all of and he breaks out of his prison because the guy just hasn't jacked off recently enough, and he makes a little
I don't know how he would
platform out
break.
of cum, and then he levitates out of the room.
Controlling cum is funny because you still really can't do much. You can just make everything a little more wet, and then it dries really quickly. It's not-
You could levitate it across a room and make someone pregnant, though.
you could, yeah, I guess
It's
you
a
could
creepy
do that.
superpower. I mean, it gets dark if you really want to
Yeah.
break it down.
You could do a lot of like no hands facials. That would be
Yes.
it would be cool to
Call
get
yourself
like.
Genghis Khan and just fucking shoot a bunch of
Get everybody
like
pregnant.
It would be
guided
cool to
cum missiles out.
Get mad at a cashier like when your credit card declines and just be able to yank cum into his pants.
Yeah,
that would
exactly.
be cool.
Yeah, you can
would
pull it
win
out,
that
too.
interaction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you pulling the cum out of people's nuts is definitely.
What would the
coolest.
name be? It's not because cum.
And it would be twisted because I bet you would be coming without an orgasm, which is like the darkest thing I can think of.
yeah, dude.
That's really fucking. That's like something out of I have no mouth and I must scream. Like,
Right.
Yeah, dude, that's like shitting when you're scared. It's just you just fucking yank it out.
Yes, you know what? I guess we're just describing rape. I guess like, yeah, what if you were rape Magneto? That would be pretty funny.
No, it's different because there's magic involved. It's because it's superheroes.
Yeah. Your
It's,
name would be. You'd be like, yeah.
it's not rape. It's villainous. You know, it's something Gru would do.
Do the minions fuck? Sorry, guys. That's a classic podcast.
This whole time,
question.
I've just been trying to think of a good supervillain cum name, and I got nothing.
How about Should it be? I'm trying to think if it's a portmanteau or if it's like a play
I know
on an
what my
existing-
motto would be. I just don't know what the name would be. But my catchphrase would be, "I have become death."
I love
Right.
how
Destroyer
you
of
became the super
Well, you
villain
know,
who yanks cum
You're
out
like,
of people.
Come, daddy.
How do I make this me in my head? How do I control all cum?
Yeah.
I do. I want to think about what the supervillain name would be. I'm trying to think.
I'd be the universal donor.
That's good actually. That's more people associate that more with blood, but I think you're close.
Turkey baster.
Turkey baster's good. Turkey baster.
No, that would be like my Thor's hammer. It would be a turkey baster. That
You
would
could
my,
be.
my Mjolnir.
You could
Darth
be-
Squish.
You want to be the surrogator.
The surrogator.
The surrogator is what you want to be.
Yeah. Jizzer.
Yeah. We could go Jizzer.
The Jizzler.
The Jizzler.
The
Yeah.
Jizzler. You're Jim Carrey with a little mask on,
Yeah.
covered in cum.
Yeah. Sometimes he dribbles, sometimes he shoots, but he always shows up precisely when he needs to. Now he's a wizard. Gandalf.
I do. I fear the day when my cum doesn't. You know what I mean? When it doesn't come out anymore.
Mine goes through cycles. I can tell. Like when
Do
I'm
you
in
shoot
heat-
rope? So do people actually shoot? I've never shot ropes in my life.
Yeah, so I never did. It was like burping and cracking my knuckles. It never happened until one day it happened.
Oh
and then it
fuck!
started
It never
happening.
happened for me.
Yeah, but it didn't happen until my 20s.
And then you actually like shot. You know
Yeah.
what? I'll tell you what. That's not
I can
entirely
hit the
true.
wall now if I,
Really?
Yeah,
That's fucked
I'm
up.
thinking about you.
I think he's lying.
Okay.
I think he's telling tall tales.
I
No,
have
it's
definitely.
true.
I have
Jerk
had.
off right now.
It's like sometimes when you're with it happens.
I'd kill a
Sometimes when
fish.
you're with a woman and you pull out, you will actually you'll get distance.
Sure.
Where you're like, where did that
Get
come
her in
from?
the eye?
Because like I'm like, whose virile cock is this right now? Because when
Yeah.
I jack off by
You
myself,
say that out loud.
yeah,
Who's virile cock is this?
Viral cock is this.
but then when I jack off, it's like the cum is like dragging its feet. The cum looks like it doesn't want to go to school. It's
Yeah.
like it just dribbles out.
Yeah,
man.
it's
Yeah.
depressed cum.
You have to draw fucking uterus eggs on your stomach so the cum knows to fucking chase it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You got to draw
uterus eggs.
ovaries on your nipples and try to get distance. Sometimes I draw an ovary in the kitchen and see how far I can make it from my bed.
Yeah.
That's good science. That makes sense.
Yeah, dude, it's all fucking up here. It's actually all in the brain of the sperm. You got to psych them out and make them run.
You could draw a circle around them with Sharpie and they won't cross the border.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I heard they can survive in space like
Yeah.
tardigrades.
Yeah.
You look at them under a microscope; they're little people.
Well, maybe that's what the Jizzler's cum can do. It can survive in space in a vacuum.
Yes. He leaves it on toilet seats.
Yeah, that's how it
everywhere.
ends. It's like after the credits, you stay in your seat to see the last bit, and you just see like a little tiny piece of frozen cum floating through space, and then it's like that's the actual end of the
Yes,
movie.
that's the Thanos.
Directed by James Gunn, the Jizzler, and then it's just like a slow mo like montage of me like going in a circle while like the Clash plays, and I'm just shooting.
We're back to
just busting
it's
nuts.
you.
Yeah. The Jizzler, starring me, directed by James Gunn. And it's a spinning montage of me, but instead of a gun, I'm just like,
Yeah.
busting
And the whole
ropes.
and the packed theaters, like this is a PG-13 rated, but this is part of the
'cause
DC
they're-
universe.
Yeah, they're doing rated R Marvel DC stuff now,
Right.
so it's the perfect time.
Yeah, well, this is not even rated R. This is like this is just a pornographic film.
TV 14.
TV.
Maybe 14.
They're like, oh, the CW's lineup is wild this year.
Yeah.
What was the name of the Flash? The Ezra
Oh, dude. Yeah.
with the guy who
Ezra
made
Miller.
a sex cult. Ezra Miller. That's
Yeah.
what
Ezra
his
Miller,
name
yeah,
was.
yeah.
He trailblazed the way for the Jizzler.
That's what their name was.
Oh yeah.
They
I guess when
they
you-
are a fucking a sex cult leader
it
with
was.
a bunch
Excuse
of
me,
minors
Your
in
Honor?
the Swiss Alps.
The
It was-
defendant, it would be like to be referred to as they.
It was funny when it's like Ezra Miller, because they were talking about this, like, oh, he kidnapped a 14-year-old. She posted
Yeah.
pictures with a gun. He was just like hitting women in
They,
Hawaii,
yeah.
and everyone was like, they,
Yeah.
dude, they were
kidnapped
raping
a
women.
14-year-old.
Dude, well, so I used to do a show, and I talked about this on stage at this show. Ezra Miller is that is what fucking Republicans are scared of with the liberal agenda.
Oh, yeah.
It's just some
That's the boogeyman.
she running around in a dress made out of sweaters, punching women and kidnapping children to
And
fuck.
I will give.
That's what it is.
I will give Ezra
He's
Miller
like
this.
the Babadook, dude. He
I
just
feel like-
fucking pops out of gender-neutral
Yeah.
toilets to grab your ass and kill you.
He's hiding in like a drainage grate.
Yeah, dude.
I will give him this though for all his flaws, shall we say? It seems like what you're saying, how he's like what Republican people are afraid of. I feel like he does know that, they know that, and like the fact them owning that part of it is like that's fun, choking out women, maybe not great, but it is kind of funny to
fun.
just be like, when you watch videos of Ezra Miller,
Yeah.
they feel like they're like,
Well, he's just choking women. He's
Yeah.
like, the public school system did this to me.
exactly.
Fucking sex ed made me this.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, listen. Sometimes we
It
also
is
don't
kind of
know.
dope to just choke out one of your fans, dude. Like let's be fair. I just want to be give a unbiased.
He's
Yeah.
Comnito.
What did she do? What did we not see?
I mean, she
in the
was.
Video?
I will say, all these people are guilty of like being Harry Potter fans,
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is like that's probable cause, or what do you call that? That's justifiable.
You don't like Harry Potter?
Yeah, I'm a Harry Potter fan.
Well, no, but of course, like I read the books, I saw the movies, but Harry
Yeah.
Potter, there's a difference between liking Harry Potter and being like a Harry Potter person.
I have
Yeah.
this triangle thing. I have the Deathly Hollows big on my chest.
He refuses to get it removed.
Yeah.
But you're not like a Harry. You're not like dressing up in
stan?
like a
I'm a
fucking.
Swiss stan.
No. But I watch him every Christmas.
Yeah.
That's a big Christmas thing.
Fair enough.
That's a big Christmas thing.
I got cable just to watch it on ABC Family.
solid.
We're gonna
dude.
watch that and What Is a Woman in a marathon, and then Am I Racist, and then
Yeah.
no, and then what was the like white trans can't jump? They made some Daily Wire basketball movie.
Lady Ballers.
Lady Ballers.
White trans can't jump is way better. You know what? Let me get you in touch with the producer of that movie.
Yeah,
Wasn't there like a big name attached to that Lady Ballers?
So the thing that's tragic about the Daily Wire's film division is that it's headed by this guy named Dallas Sunnier, who used to be in charge of an incredible distributor. Or were they a production house?
I don't know.
Cinestate.
Yeah.
I think they were just a
it's
distributor.
Yeah.
sounds ominous.
Because they produced like the Zoller
They did
films.
all the Zoller ones.
So Cinestate made some of the best movies
So good, dude.
of like
Really?
the 20 dude, amazing. Bone Tomahawk, Dragged Across Concrete,
Bone Tomahawk is a great movie.
Brawl
Brawl in Cell Block 99 is probably like the best one.
I don't know that one.
It's amazing, and so they got canceled for some reason. Their best movie is The Standoff at Sparrow Creek. Watch all these movies. So that guy transitioned. No. He switched jobs. Let me say, he started helping the Daily Wire produce films, and he just produces crap. Like propaganda
damn.
crap. I think he was attached to Lady Ballers. Tyler Fisher, the comedian,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
also like, he's another guy who's really talented, and it seems like he kind of got his brain broken by just being passed over. So he's
Yeah.
like, I'm a right wing
Yeah.
guy now.
That's what
you
I-
never
well,
want to
listen-
go down that path.
Isn't that exactly what Steven Crowder is?
Yeah,
Is-
Steven
is-
Crowder. He was the voice of Brain on Arthur.
Yeah,
and he
was
wanted
just
to be a comedian.
bad comic who fucking found his platform like owning libs and shit.
He's also gay and addicted to Adderall and like
Is
there's
he?
yeah there's all this shit that's like come out from behind the scenes of like he's a gay
I would
guy.
take that at this point, honestly. Just being gay and retarded and owning libs.
Yeah,
That's
Ben, you're
you just
so
have to-
close.
You have to.
You're 2 of the 3 steps there, dude.
I might be 3 for 3. I don't know. I'm just like,
yeah.
Well, it's just, but no, that's what you never want to do that, man. Like that's like all these.
Moved to
Dave
upstate
Rubin,
New York.
Dave Rubin's another guy. It's
Oh,
like
fuck Dave
he
Rubin.
I don't
auditioned
know
for the
him.
Daily Show in the early 2000s, didn't get it, and he's like I hate the libs.
That's basically
Ben
what
Shapiro,
Hitler did.
too.
They pulled a Hitler. You don't
Yeah,
get into
they all
art
got
school.
kicked
Which
out of
guy
art
is
school.
Dave Rubin?
Dave Rubin is the gay conservative.
Yeah, I don't know. He's gay. What else would you say about him besides gay?
Jewish.
Yeah. He's just like
Sounds
yeah,
pretty
gay.
liberal so far.
That's what I'm saying.
His
Like
Yeah.
face is gay.
his Ben Shapiro. There's a great
His
clip
voice is
of
kinda gay.
Ben Shapiro because he got married to his partner, and his boss is Ben Shapiro, and he's like, so like, and I know that if we invited you, you would like come, and Ben Shapiro's like, I actually wouldn't come to that because I think it's wrong that you're married to a man.
Wow.
Wait, is Dave Rubin actually gay?
Yeah, he's gay.
Oh damn!
He's got a husband.
I take all that gay stuff back. I didn't think he was actually gay.
Yeah, he's gay. He's a gay guy, and that's
Well, then
fine.
Yeah.
I'm judging him based on the content of his character, dude.
That makes so much sense though. Now I feel kind of bad because this whole time I've just been like, this guy's so gay. I can't even watch. But he's gay.
No, you were correctly assessing. You read the signs perfectly.
Gaydar's too good.
You gave one of the most. Yes, you were able to properly detect an out of the closet.
It
gay
would
man.
suck to have a really good gaydar and then but you're gay, so you just hear beeping constantly. You almost don't even hear it anymore. It's like a smoke alarm. Oh, what's that beeping? Oh, it's my gaydar.
It's me.
Just gonna do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Put your seatbelt on.
Being gay is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty cray cray.
No, all those you gotta be so careful. It's like because all those guys like some of those guys have talent, and it's like you didn't. And no, not getting you. I mean the guys on the fucking Daily Wire thing, like
You gotta be really fucking careful because they'll get you.
Yeah.
They'll fucking get you, dude.
Don't backpedal now, dude.
they have beautiful eyes.
10 toes down.
The thing that's so hard, you have to be careful about gay guys, is they have the smoothest cocks you've ever seen.
Yeah, dude.
You could, your reflection.
I need a steely reserve when I'm at the gay bar.
Yeah, they're born
They'll
circumcised.
fucking.
Yeah, no. Well, it's never good to compete. I think too many people went down that conservative grift route because they thought that like 2016 was going to be forever, and it's
Yes.
like, no, man, this is don't ever do something that has an agenda behind it. It's so stupid.
100%.
So either way, like either left or right. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe if you really fucking believe in it, then do it. But if you're just doing it cynically,
Well, I mean, yeah, or just like keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Too, like,
Yeah.
because that's like, I mean, I'm within the context of comedy. Within the context of comedy, if I see like a conservative guy do a good set, I don't care as long as he doesn't talk about it. It's the same thing with like just political comedy can suck my dick. I don't think it's worth doing right now.
Yeah.
It's just like,
or ever.
yeah, like what am I gonna fucking talk about? Taxes. I finished the sentence. It all came out. I was gonna get there.
No, I mean, no, I like. Yeah, you see people just like go down. I don't know. I don't know if we have any political comics in Chicago. Really,
I just generally have
Yeah.
the idea that like anybody who's ever telling you how the things should be is probably wrong. That's
Right.
kind of just I just keep that, which makes me not fun to talk to about those types of things.
Yeah, no, it's you can't. You form your beliefs through life experiences and just like fucking
Because I look
leave
at
that
everything
shit
and I'm
alone.
like, there's no way I could actually understand all. There's too many factors that I don't understand.
Oh, yeah.
And then when somebody looks at all that and thinks that they figured it out, I resent that,
right.
and so I lash out
Yeah,
at that because I'm just.
That's why I need to
think you fucking.
this is why I want to meet Noam Chomsky face to face.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can
Give
tell him
him
he's
a
a
piece of
fucking
your mind.
poser.
Yeah.
I think you fucking know about the Cambodian whatever.
Yeah,
You loser.
exactly.
You're old, and I'm gonna hit
Gnome.
you.
What kind of a name is Gnome? Chomsky. What kind of a name is Chomsky? And you got both.
Yeah, that is a wild. You know what, Ben? You are right. That is a wild first name last name combo.
I think
he
anybody
would-
named Noam Chomsky is going to be a dangerous person.
It's like if you're gonna be the preeminent like leftist like political analyst, you'd think that he would change it to something like
What are you going to name your child? I'm going to name him like Nom Nom Sploosh. It's either that or Noam Chomsky.
It
Well,
does-
both of those sound pretty terrible.
yeah, it does sound like he wants to nosh on a big bagel or something. Or
I'm about to go Noam Chomsky on these Doritos right now.
Yes, yeah.
You got any guac? I
He
could
is
go
a
for
silly bitch. I fucking hate him, dude. He's wrong about
Is Noam
everything.
Chomsky the
Calling Noam Chomsky a silly bitch is so funny.
He's with his fucking bruises on his face. I actually hope he lives another 20 years. That miserable old shell of his. I love Noam
What-
Chomsky so much, dude. I watched his master class. I didn't understand any of it, but I just like hearing him talk.
You like hearing him chomsk? That's what he calls it. That's what he calls it.
Yes, I like hearing his mouth sounds,
gotta
which
just
have gotten fucking loud.
You gotta just let me chomsk sometimes.
I love so much how much you love him after you said you hated him and wanted him to live longer so he suffers.
I'm trying to embody what we're talking about.
No,
like,
but that's 100% my political beliefs. Is like when I talk about the Second Amendment, I'm like, have you ever held a gun and felt the extension of your penis that can come death into people? And then somebody shoots up a school, and in my heart, I say we should probably do something. I think you know
it sucks, but you know that the shooter probably felt awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It did.
You're one of those bandwagon NRA supporters.
That is the closest. That girl shut up that school. That's the closest that girl is ever going to get to having a penis. And I'm glad she got to have that for that day.
Yes.
People still
Don't
like
let trans men find out about this, dude.
people still repping the NRA the day after a school shooting, or like when you see Bears fans sitting in the snow while we're like losing in the playoffs. You're like, those are the ones who really care about it. Those are the ride or dies. They're still there when it's down and out, you know.
They started putting up like the 12 commandments in like school. It's like mandatory. You have to have like the 12 commandments in schools in the South. And I'm like, what is that like? Could you imagine how embarrassing would that be if you're midway through your spree and you look up and see "Thou shalt not kill"? You're like, fuck, I forgot something, man.
They paint that one a little. They underline that one.
Yeah, like please stop. Yeah.
Quincy, lay down, Papa.
Quincy.
You want some water?
She is a big bitch.
Yeah. Sick him.
Come here, Quincy. Come on.
Go.
Sweetheart. Actually, no, you know what? There's so many why. We shouldn't be encouraging the dog to leap.
Hey, sit down. Hey, go to bed.
Destroy.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Come here.
Yeah.
I truly have no idea. I feel like I have a connection with most animals. It's a psychotic belief that I have, but I do have it.
But she's
I
a
think I
dark
can like
spot.
talk to him. I have no idea what's going on in Quincy's head at all.
She's immune to psychics.
She's a total rogue, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she willfully wants to make people a little upset, but get away with it.
Yeah.
I think
Well, I
that's
respect
her main. That's her main deal.
She asserts her dominance.
Yeah.
I respect the hell out of that.
She wants to break rules and then pretend to be ashamed.
She stole a sleeve of bagels earlier today and ate half of it in about 30 seconds. I walked in on her.
Quincy. How many bagels is that? 6?
I don't know. I hit her with the
3.
belt 6 times, one for each bagel.
Yeah. We've got a big bagel stick in this house.
Yeah.
Every time she eats a bagel.
Oh my god. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with myself over this holiday break.
Are you staying here?
No, I'm going home, and that's why I got to like figure out like how to like fill. I got to like
Are you doing shows?
I'm gonna get up a couple times at the Port, which is a great comedy club in Baltimore. But I would like to do more stuff. It's hard because I also got to do like family stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
be hard
going to
to
the
balance
Bay.
out.
I'm not doing any shows while I'm out there.
it's probably nice to just
Yeah.
like go and like be. Although I've heard shows and like my friend Robbie is from the Bay Area, and every time he goes back, he's like the shows are so fun.
Yeah, I mean I've done shows in the Bay and they are cool. The ones I did were fun, but it's also like I'm not going to be in the city. I'm going to be outside the city. I'm going to be like 30, 40 minutes outside the city.
Yeah, I got you.
Not with a car, seeing family and friends. So it's like I'm only there for 4 days. Like I don't want to the day
Yeah.
after Christmas do a fucking show and like take the bus for an hour and a half to go do a show in San Francisco.
Fuck
Like I don't
that.
want to do that.
Yeah, that's no. I'm gonna be home for like 2 weeks. 'Cause I
Okay.
never see my family, so
Should
like
do something drastic with your hair or something, and then just get there and be like, "This is me now."
no, I do that every time. Whatever I look like, they're gonna make some comment.
Do they?
So I always like I gotta get a haircut before I go. 'Cause
Yeah.
they'll give me shit about how long it is. And then I don't really want to shave my mustache, but I probably will because they're all gonna
What?
say, "Yeah, dude."
No way, dude.
Don't castrate yourself.
No, fucking keep the mustache.
That's what everybody here says when I see my family.
We wish we could grow a
They
mustache
don't
like that.
shut up about how bad my mustache looks.
What do
Your
you mean?
mustache
dude?
is incredible.
Dude, well, my family are idiots. They're wrong about everything.
Yeah.
but
Don't listen to him, dude.
But the problem is when you're submerged, when you live in their world, it is reality. You know what I mean? Like
I have one of those too. One of those make you feel stupid. for things you like, families.
Well, but what's crazy? The thing that's crazy about them is like
Nick's
they
like, not even. No, that's just your fucked up family.
No,
No, my
I relate
family's
to it.
wonderful. My family's wonderful. They just
I like my
we
family.
give everybody a hard time.
Yeah.
I like my family too. It's just what's crazy is that like they will be so wrong, and they don't even have. I'm like, I know that you're wrong about this,
Yeah.
and I have reasons why you're wrong, and I'm
Yeah.
better at saying them than you
Yeah.
are. But I'm your child in your house again, so there's an automatic like hierarchy that's being like imposed.
Yeah.
It's
You go slam.
That's
your
when you hit.
bedroom
That's
door.
what I do.
it would be awesome if I just started like biting my finger like 31.
That's when hitting. I go, Mom, I'm gonna
Look at all
start hitting.
nails and teeth.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Get angry tears. And
Get your niece
scratch
away
your
from me. I'm
dad.
about to start hitting. That's what I say. As long as you give a warning.
I like my family. I like telling my dad things, and then like he repeats them back to me a year later, and he's like, I don't know who told me that. I'm like, it was me.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No, and then he goes, no, it wasn't you. He's like, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's no, it'll be. It'll be.
You're not gonna figure it out. Dude.
They say something that's just objectively wrong, and then you correct them with the facts and logic, and they're like, someday you'll get it, kiddo. You
Well,
know?
no, it's not even that. I'll say something. Well, I don't even want. I don't even want to like rag on my family. I'm excited to see them.
Yeah.
They're just. I don't see them often, and when my parents are. I hope to God they don't listen to this. My dad's always like, he's like, hey, I'm going to listen to your podcast. And I really hope he doesn't listen to this. There's always that, because I'm going to have this will be a whole conversation. It always does kind of feel like when we go back, it's like they're treating us like we're like kids again.
Oh,
it's
sure.
like me and my sisters all experience like they don't want to let go of the fact that we're not kids. Which I guess like the heat would be, some of that burden would come off of our shoulders if one of us had a kid and gave them a grandchild.
Sure.
Although I don't even know if that would fix it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, man, parents are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my parents. I think they're great. But
I love my
there's,
parents. Don't say it like don't say it like you're juxtaposing.
Yeah,
I love
no,
my
no,
parents
no.
too,
Love our
dude.
parents.
Hey, yeah,
I don't know what
I
like my
shitty
parents,
dad,
dude.
but I fucking no.
Hey, it's okay.
My dad is awesome. He treats me like a grown up. No, I love my parents, but also like it is like a weird thing where you re-enter all the dynamics that
Yes.
like you had to like unlearn some of it to function in society.
I
Yes.
become very impish, like peevish, because that's the
Yeah.
role, like especially around my dad.
You become a little trickster.
Yeah.
I get irritable.
Yeah.
I turn into teenager. I get like, leave me alone, Mom.
Yeah.
Dude,
I feel bad
I get
'cause-
there. I vacillate back and forth between like,
Ooh, vacillate. That sounds hot.
yeah, well, it is if you do it the right way. But but yeah, no, I go between like leave me alone, moody, to being like, like sort of like the peacekeeper. It
Sure.
gets in my house at Christmas. It gets crazy.
Yeah.
It get like I go home for the holidays. And I'm like, there's gonna be people are gonna be screaming at each other at the top of their lungs because somebody
Wow.
fucked up one of the cookies. It's like, or you didn't write the card, you didn't get all the thank you cards out fast enough. It's a crazy time.
Yeah.
It's wild. But hey, you know what? God love them.
It'll be fun, dude. It'll be fun. My family's coming out here. You probably get to meet some of my family.
Oh, I would love to do
in
that.
March.
I want to meet Ben's family really bad.
Yeah, Ben's family's great, dude. Ben's mom was here today. I didn't get to see her because I was working, but
Oh fuck! That's exactly what I didn't want to happen.
it's still going.
It
Can
is.
you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
This thing is.
I can hear
This
it.
thing is made of steel.
All right.
Good fucking God, man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, here. Let's.
right,
Oh, it was going so well. All right, here. I'm gonna leave the chair there.
We're good.
Lord,
We're still
dude.
good. That's my
All
fault.
right. Well, if you're listening to the podcast,
Watching exactly what should have happened a lot of episodes ago happened.
the
Quincy,
dog was just being a dog.
Quincy leapt across this tangle of wires and ripped the
I was
pod
trying to-
track down with her.
I was trying to coax her to do it too, because she was right. She was like, "This is a bad idea."
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. You're good. That was so funny.
I'm gonna put her down.
No.
No, I've been thinking about it.
I need to put Quincy down.
I think I'm gonna. The Great Danes don't live that long anyway. She's had a good life.
Yeah, dude. 4 out of 7.
4
that's,
years,
that's fucking
dude.
that's solid.
She's middle aged.
Come on, Quincy.
yeah.
Look at her. She can barely walk. You put her out of her misery.
She probably has a hole in her heart by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Let's just use her as a
Dude,
rush.
she's
and
so
we'll
full.
put the
She's
podcast
pretending
machine
to
on
drink
it.
water, dude. She's full. She knows she's in trouble, man.
Damn, dude. Well,
No, we're back.
oops.
We're back. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Cool. She's gonna try and get back up here. Dude.
Yeah, no, she's not.
All right, Zach. I think we have the clip.
Yep.
Dude, that's
Oh my
Quincy.
God.
Quincy doing Quincy stuff, dude.
That's
Dude,
honestly-
oh wait, this is kind of a good segue. Can I tell you guys what she did? Yes, like 2 days ago.
Of course.
Yeah.
I think it was yesterday. So you know those bushes where, like, for the gates where we let you guys in. You know how there's those bushes right there.
Yes.
So she's been like, there's those like 2 little brick like columns right next to the bushes, right by that entrance, and people put sticks up there. So she's learned to just like stand up on them and grab sticks. And she saw that there was somebody had left sticks on the bushes, but I don't think she understood like what bushes are made of. So it was a rare, wonderful. Do you remember when she jumped in the pool because she'd
Well,
never been in water
I was
like
about
that?
to talk about this.
Okay, well,
because the most insane Quincy moment I've ever seen was the first time I saw her at Ben's mom's house. She got too hyped up, and she started sprinting and headbutted a fence and bent the metal bars in the fence with her head.
Oh my god.
And then had
She saw another
crazy
dog.
diarrhea all over the lawn.
Yeah.
Jumped into the pool and almost drowned.
She jumped into the. She had never been in a pool, so she didn't know what was gonna happen. She just jumped in and then freaked out because she doesn't know how to like swim.
Oh my god, Quincy! I met you with 2 strikes already.
So this is what
You're
happened.
just shitting in pools and
This is what
Yeah.
happened
damaging.
yesterday. She's been jumping up on those columns to get sticks, and she saw a stick on the bush, but she must not have known like what Minecraft material bushes are made of, because she thought about it for like a minute and then jumped 4 feet off the ground into a bush.
She thought she was in a platform.
She just, I don't know what she thought. Yeah. So she just, but to anyone watching, like she just sat there and then fully jumped 4 feet off the ground and landed fully on top of this giant bush.
I guess-
And
I
then
guess-
just like freaked out. And oh my God, it was the
I
funniest
guess the
thing ever.
dogs don't have an intuitive knowledge as to the
You gotta learn.
semi-solid property.
She knows what bushes are made
Nobody's
of. now.
given them any books on bushes, but
Yeah.
I've never seen a dog do that, dude.
So that's what we're dealing with here. Yeah.
Do you want to fix that? So I think it's making a little noise. Can you like
Oh,
tighten
this-
that up, or
Yeah.
is that my mic? No, it's
No,
yours.
it's, yeah.
Yeah, tighten it up so that's not. I don't have that ambient noise.
Is that?
I think that's better. Did it just get yanked down when she jumped out? She's good. We're good.
Okay.
That should be. All right, that sounds
Yeah.
better. That sounds.
Yeah, I
that
think
sounds
it was
rock
just
solid.
not. It was loose up here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I need to see like Quincy is like, I've seen Quincy like be like her gangly like and look how cute she is, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I need to see a diarrhea fence breaking like moment. I need to see like a big Quincy moment.
Just hang out, dude.
Yeah, dude, you just kind of saw one.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't. She was actually really delicately trying to like get through this hole I made
I
for
know,
her.
it was like-
she's like threading the needle, and then her foot just caught.
I've never seen a dog like hesitate. Like Quincy is like, normally the thing with dogs is like they have no idea. Like big dogs think they're little dogs think they're big. Quincy seems acutely aware of like what her body is like.
Yeah.
She's very aware of like she's like, I'm big and I'm gangly. I got no idea what's going on.
Yeah. She knows she's strong too, so she'll like take you off on a little thrill ride on a leash.
Shh, Quincy.
No.
Damn, dude.
We're gonna eat her for Christmas dinner. I'm gonna put an apple in your mouth. All right.
You guys are both. No. You're going to. You're staying here for Christmas. No. Well, you don't. You're Jewish. What am I saying? You're not even.
Yeah, but
He
you
does
know.
Christmas.
You do Christmas?
Yeah, why not?
Are Jewish people just doing Christmas too?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do what we want.
Really?
I mean, yeah, we took it from them
We're the
for
chosen
long
people.
enough.
He's our guy.
You know?
You get to just do Christmas like
He's our guy.
secularly?
Jesus was a Jew.
Fair enough.
I
but,
should get presents.
Yeah, but you don't. But you have no.
What do you mean that everybody gets presents and I don't
That
get
being
presents?
said, Santa is the anti-Jew. He
Yeah.
does the exact opposite, giving away stuff to
So what? I
everybody.
don't have to agree with what he says. They can still take the presents. I just don't understand why I can't get presents if everybody's getting presents.
I had no idea that so many Jews were just like being like, yeah, we'll do Christmas too.
It's not so many of them. A lot of them will be mad, but I just my grandma was she was kind of had. I think she had the Judaism beaten out of her by Italian nuns.
Well, that'll happen. What was a Jew doing in an Italian
Hiding
convent?
from Hitler. What else?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So
Those were Mussolini nuns,
Yeah.
dude. That's like
how do you
crazy.
feel now? Yeah.
I didn't do the math on the timeline at all. Of course,
They're like,
that's
you
what
can hide here, but we're going to beat your little Jewish butt until you come to Jesus.
That's awesome.
And
Would you be able
now
to
I get presents.
Could you escape concentration camps if you were like, I'm a Jew for Jesus? I converted. No, it's they were going by genetics
Yeah,
for sure.
they were going by nose. They were.
Yeah,
They had
yeah,
calipers.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
There had to be some people swept up in that who just like looked.
Maybe that's when plastic surgery was invented.
There had to be
originally.
some Italians who got swept
Oh,
up
yeah.
in that, who were like, some classic Brooklyn Italians who were like, I'm not.
They had to really lean into the Italian thing. Yeah.
Well, they're so similar is my thing. Like,
Yeah. That's why a lot of Jews played themselves off as Italians.
yeah, it's a classic
Yeah.
Jewish swindle.
We're like the cuckoo birds.
Swindle.
You lay a Jewish egg in a normal nest, and then
How long was
an
she-
Italian mother raises them with the other chicks.
So she was just like, she was with the Italian nuns, hiding out from Hitler. War's off, and she's like, I'm doing Christmas now.
She's like, I'm going to America, you
Mhm.
know. So she just like found Jesus, in the childhood in the monastery.
I do
Or not
like-
monastery, but whatever where nuns go.
I like whenever a Jew finds Jesus because they get that the guy who directed The Exorcist, William Friedkin's a Jew,
Yeah.
found Jesus late in life, loves the guy,
Yeah,
but refuses
Yeah.
to call himself a Christian. He's like it's like he feels guilty about not being a Christian. He's like, listen, I'm a Jew my whole life. I have fallen in love with this man, Jesus Christ. Have you ever seen the Shroud of Turin?
Yeah.
He even sounds like a Jew. Where he's like, it's really they have Mary Magdalene's femur bone. It's really incredible.
yeah,
You know.
exactly. That's it.
That's the vibe that I really enjoy.
Jews were just like people who didn't invest in Bitcoin and then have to stick to like, oh no, it's dumb. Like we just like had our opportunity to buy Apple stock the year it came, and we were just like, no, I don't think he's the one.
It's
I don't
not
think
real.
I just don't like his vibe. I know he says he's the son of God, but I just don't. There's something about him.
Well, I don't think the Son of God would die.
And then it's like 2,000 years later, and it's like, yeah, I don't see it with this
I don't
guy.
think the Son of God would die so badly,
Yeah. Exactly.
so pathetically.
No smiting. You'd think you would have
Yeah.
smited at least one of these.
If you're the Son of God, I would imagine you maybe call down some lightning bolts, save
Yeah.
you. But no, this man is no Son of God.
Yeah.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. That's honestly, I get it.
Yeah.
I would have also demanded some proof.
Yeah.
There are all those. I
I
might
mean,
be,
30 pieces of silver. Come on, that's a lot of silver, guys. Let's just be honest here.
How big are those
What
pieces?
couldn't you do with 30 pieces of silver?
I might be one of those guys who starts getting into like the lost books of the Bible, like
Yeah.
like the book of Enoch and the book of
Yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah, the
I'm
book
really
of Judas.
into Lilith right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love those guys who are like, we don't know what happened to Jesus when he was a teenager.
Yeah.
It's just not in the Bible. Then you read the books of Thomas and it's like Jesus like killing people with lightning. It literally is like all the crazy stuff.
Oh, did he
Yeah.
kill people with lightning?
There
yeah, the fig tree shit. He
Yeah.
made a guy bald or something, right? Didn't he do that?
And there was a kid. I want to say he turned a kid into a goat, and then there was a kid. He challenged a kid to a race, and the kid beat him, and then Jesus killed him with lightning. I swear to God, that's in the books of
God,
Thomas.
I wish I was Jesus as a teenager.
He was super Old Testament in his adolescence.
It was like, well, that does. I mean, that does sound like an adolescent Jesus. Of like, if you're a teenager with God powers, you're turning some guys into goats.
Turning water into fucking like vodka.
Yeah, turning water into jungle juice.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Turning water into fucking Bacardi.
Yeah, no, those are the coolest guys in the world who were like that. This is what the Pope doesn't want you to know about, dude.
Yeah. Which one of the disciples was that? One of those was like every group of guys has one fucking animal,
Oh, who of the disciples?
I think Peter.
I would
No,
go
it was
Peter.
John. That
John?
dude, like, he ate like shit and mud and berries out in the woods.
Nice, dude. John was that guy, dude. When John showed
he
up,
would
everyone was like,
just-
"Oh fuck, it's John!"
Yeah, dude. John the Baptist. He used to like climb
John,
trees
yeah.
and eat beehives
Yeah.
and shit. He
And
was a fucking lunatic.
He was
had
like, and
twigs in his hair.
him and Jesus were boys too. They
Yeah,
had a
dude.
special relationship.
yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Isn't that
I mean,
Jesus confided? Was it with? No, I'm trying to think. Was he the? Was he the one that I can't remember what he did with John. I'm so rusty on my Bible.
He found like a 6'5" fucking lunatic eating shit with fucking mud in his hair in the woods, BC. And he was like, "You're my dude. I like
John
this."
the Baptist was definitely like, dude, you gotta fuck Magdalene. She's hot. Yeah. She wants your cock, dude.
Yeah,
you're out of your mind. You're the son of God. You think he's gonna send you to hell?
He's like,
it's like a trust fund kid. It's like, dude, you're good.
Oh shit. He's like, yo, J Money, I know you got dibs, but do you?
It would be sick if the disciples ran train on Mary Magdalene. That would be actually. I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Who goes last? Judas.
Judas.
That's why he was so mad.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but that's why he
Judas had to eat the cream pie.
Let's play soggy waffles. Judas lost.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned this shit in Sodom, boys.
It is very well. No, I'm not going to get into that take.
What? Sodom and Gomorrah takes?
I used to always say that it's like because Catholic girls they'll try to like get around the virginity thing by like having anal sex, and it's like God hates this. This is named after a city that he destroyed.
Yeah, babe, we're gonna turn into pillars of salt.
That's how much he hated it.
But also, don't say that because then they're gonna stop. You know, you're fucking it up for some guy out, some 15-year-old. One of our 6 listeners is a 15-year-old who's church girlfriend.
If the first time you have sex is ain with a Catholic girl, that's like I don't know, man. That's
the hate.
Maybe setting yourself up for failure.
Either that, or you're gonna start like a Fortune 500. Just the fucking rest of your life is gonna be such a cakewalk.
Yeah.
You imagine the confidence of losing your virginity anally? Like, that's fucking crazy.
I think you have to run for office at some point.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's so funny.
I think I'd just walk around with sunglasses inside and shit.
You know how cool it is to be a gold star straight?
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I forget what I was going to say, but yeah, no. Religion's sick.
Anal's dope.
Anal's dope. Honestly,
hey, can we just take a moment to talk about how cool anal is?
Anal's nice.
Zach, you ever done anal? No.
Yeah, we'll get you there.
We gotta get Zach.
Zach is gonna do anal.
We gotta get Zach's P
tonight.
and A.
Tonight, dude.
Zach
tonight, dude. I'm fucking your ass tonight.
We should have a Howard Stern like bit on the next episode where we just bring in people we find
and make them do anal.
Zach has to pick. We help him pick who he wants to lose his anal V card to.
That would be nice.
But it's like one of those like TikTok shorts where there's like 6 asses on a wall and that's all you can see.
Yeah.
And you got to choose based off of their shoes.
We'll blur it out like Asian cable, like a Japanese cable show.
Like, I think I'm gonna take the Jordans. I think I'm gonna take the Jordans.
It would be
I want
cool.
the Tims.
Yeah.
Is this a guy or a girl?
Well, we don't know.
We're
gonna find out.
I was saying
It ends up being a stud.
It would be it would be cool to fuck a girl in the ass while she's wearing Jordans. That would be really awesome. I might, you know what?
Yeah.
I might make my girlfriend.
And I mean,
wear
at that point,
Jordans.
at that point, she's already facing the other way. It might as well be a guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, man.
This is how you get there.
I fuck with Jordans on my hands. I stand upside down and just have.
It would be cool to put Jordans on your hand. You both put Jordans on your hands and feet and have like horse sex.
Yeah.
Just like
I want to look like this.
I neigh. I put Jordans on my hand and I whinny like a colt.
dude.
I want to look like the human spider hybrid from Dune.
It would be cool to clip clop around in some $300 sneakers and fuck your girlfriend.
Clip clop around.
Yeah, man. You're both just like 4-legged.
You get Jordans and then you attach the tap dancing things to the bottom of them. That'd be
The
dope.
tap dancing things. Oh, Jordans that you could tap dance in,
Yeah.
brother. You would put the
Hear that,
Jabbawockeez
Mark
out of
Cuban?
business.
Yeah. The Jabbawockeez.
The Jabbawockeez can't compete with clog Jordans.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Whiteface. Why is that okay?
Do the Jabbawockeez do whiteface?
Yeah, dude.
Do they really?
They better be white. I'm just kidding.
Wait, who are the Jabberwockies?
Jabbawockeez are like this,
Hey, you can't say the R, dude. Jabbawockeez.
the Jabbawockeez are like this like black like sort of like dance like performance.
They better
troupe.
not be. I'm just kidding. No.
It's
They wear white masks.
This is
Oh,
what it's like white people aren't it's a mistake that I know about the Jabbawockeez. That was like a leak. It's like knowing about the Universal Circus. It's like this shit is only for black people, and the fact that we found out is like
No, because I found out because America's Best Dance Crew.
Did they go on America's Best
won
Dance
it.
Crew?
They won,
That
I
doesn't
think.
sound like white entertainment though. That sounds like
I watched it in high school.
That sounds like a black television
yeah,
program.
but maybe that's why I've always kind of been in touch with the people.
For sure. Yeah, man. No, all this, the fact that we know about this stuff, it's like the Warren Commission getting out or whatever. It's like it was meant to be separate.
Yeah.
But the Jabbawockeez are awesome. They scare the shit out of me. Have you ever seen them? They're terrifying.
Dude, I'm terrified of fake walls that look real. Terrified of people that can make it look like they're pulling a rope.
They are. They're like scary mimes.
Yeah.
They honestly, it's like
They're just mimes with like sass, with pizzazz.
it feels like it almost, when you're watching it, you're like, this would have been a Sesame Street segment in the 1970s, but it's scarier than that.
I do like the image of you seeing an all-black dance crew and locking your car.
Well, then let me. Okay,
Fucking none. This is unnatural. Why do you move like this?
let me paint a better. They're not just an all black dance crew. They wear like weird out. They look like otherworldly.
Oh, really?
They wear like these like masks, right?
Yeah.
yeah, and they are
wear
in like
white
all
masks.
black. So it's like this weird like sort of like optical illusion.
It's just people wearing white. I don't know what Nick's.
To me,
It's not an optical illusion. It's 6 dudes in black hoodies wearing white masks.
that's an optical. If
I
they
eat
were
a
on
full pizza and
kind of
trip
trick
out to
of
the
the eyes.
Jabbawockeez.
if they were on a black background, that would be a ghostly optical. That's what I'm in my
Dude,
head.
if they were all smiling.
in my head, I'm like, you know, the Jabbawockeez, the 6 floating heads
Yeah.
from Compton. You know.
Yeah. You know the evil spirits. Yeah.
The Jabbawockeez scare the shit. The Jabbawockeez,
They're like the Blue Man Group. Like they can switch out different people. It's not.
The Blue Man group is creepy, so I do understand that.
I know a guy who's in the Blue Man Group.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I feel like they can make
Really?
women come really creatively.
He seems like
He just shoots her in the
Yeah.
clit with a paint gun.
Yeah, exactly. He just shoots a marshmallow into her vagina from across the room somehow. And then she's like, "Oh, that was cool." And he's like, "Wait, I got 12 more coming. Don't move."
there's things they can do with PVC pipe is incredible.
Yeah,
yeah.
oh my
No,
God,
I do, and I don't want to say anything about.
I don't wanna
He's a
talk shit
really
about the
friendly
Blue Man
guy,
Group.
But he does seem like he fucks a lot.
Yeah.
You get
Okay.
like big like fuck energy from this guy.
Yeah.
He's like a cool guy.
Dude, imagine if your girlfriend, you found out she was fucking one of the guys from the Blue Man Group.
Oh my god.
Like,
dude.
every
Why do you
time-
keep coming home covered in blue?
Dude, I kind of want to use that if I ever for like a comedy script or something. Just
This is
a dude who has had his lost a girlfriend to a Blue Man Group guy and just gets super triggered whenever he sees them.
Dude, could you imagine? Your girlfriend gets run train on by the Blue Man Group, and you have to, but you don't break up. You like get through it. You do work. You get to a really healthy place, and then one day you come home and you hear the sounds of stomp coming from the bedroom. You just hear, like fucking
You hear, like,
cans
you
and
hear
oil
weird-
drums.
yeah.
You're like, God damn it, dude.
The weird cacophonous sounds of PVC drums. You hear a crystal, like the crystal glasses. What the fuck?
He's improvising on my girlfriend's fucking pussy right
Dude,
now.
he's yes-anding me out of my fucking home life. Yeah.
That would be.
You find a blue fingerprint on the wall.
You're like, I have to stop taking her to matinees at the Hippodrome. I
Yeah.
have to stop taking her to the discount.
Yeah.
I found a trapeze in your car, and I know it's not mine.
And then at the end you see he walks in and you see a bunch of blue makeup in the sink. You could tell the guy has just taken all the makeup off.
Yeah.
And he gets out of the shower and it's a black guy. So his girlfriend's getting fucked by a Blue Man Group, and then he finds out it's a black guy, so it's just a double win. And she's got a massive cock.
Here's the thing. I'd be like, that better be a regular guy fucking you in there, all right? Then you find the blue plate. You're like, God, I thought we were over this.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You have to stop fucking
Yeah.
off-Broadway performers, please. Please fuck a regular black guy.
Dude, I think Cirque du Soleil.
I don't
can
think
just
that they
take
let
your
black
girl.
guys be in the Blue Man Group.
It's not the black man
It doesn't.
group. That's
They
what
don't
say.
seem like a racially progressive group of guys.
They go, look, Tyrone. It's not the black man group. All
Well,
right.
they never look black, right? Like, they don't look like... I've never seen an image of the Blue Man
No,
Group
it's
where I'm
good.
like,
It's
that's
back
a
into
black
skull
guy.
shapes, Nick.
Well, well, maybe this is racist, actually. I guess, how would I know?
I'm kidding. I was just trying to make a callback.
It is. The thing that's kind of interesting about them that I never understood. I was like, what? Because I also know a guy who like does their. I don't think the guy who's in the Blue Man Group would appreciate being talked about on this podcast. So, but what I will say,
Should we mime about him?
what I didn't know is that like the whole thing with because I was like, what's the deal with those characters? Like, who are they? He's like, they're like aliens, basically. Like you embody them as though it's their first time on the planet. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So they're just like sort of like
They're
muse.
hypersexual obligate carnivores that engage in circus activities. Just one of them creates way too much backstory, and you're like, yo, dude,
You know
don't
how
need to do all
fucked it
that.
up it is? You had all those words in your pocket, and you were just ready to throw that out.
They're hypersexual oblongate
Yeah, dude.
carnivores.
That's my impression of a guy who just
Yeah.
takes his Blue Man Group job too seriously.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
I'm here to fuck and eat
Yeah.
women.
Yeah, I'm a horny alien. Yeah. Just, yeah. I'm bisexual when I'm blue, but only when I wear the makeup.
Many such cases.
Yeah.
They do all have.
We should make a Joker
bisexual
movie,
vibe.
but it's just a Blue Man Group guy, and he just snaps one day, dances down the stairs, shoots a lady.
Paints himself green,
Yeah.
freaks everybody out.
It started that Blue Man Group thing started as like it had like now it's like you take your fucking mom and grandma to it. It's like the corniest thing, but it started as this like very like outsider art thing. I want to
Yeah,
say in
it's
San
really
Francisco.
changed, dude.
It started as like a protest.
There's like 3 guys who still go. They're like, man, dude, I was going to Blue Man Group at CBGB's back in the 60s.
I mean, it was like, I swear to God, I might be wrong. Zach, look up the Wikipedia on the origins of the Blue Man Group, but it literally was like it was like a group of like true artists, and and I want to say it was like a protest thing for like AIDS or something.
Damn.
I literally think it might have been like an AIDS protest.
This
We
is
wore blue masks and led a street procession that included the burning of a Rambo doll and a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Okay, so not quite AIDS, but just
Yeah.
general, like they don't really know what
that
they're...
sounds AIDSy. Fucking-
AIDS coded, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
avant-garde political.
You can
Anytime
taste
you-
a little AIDS on the back of your tongue when you hear that.
Anytime people parade out a piece of the Berlin Wall, I'm like, all right, they have no idea what they're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
They're just...
Yeah.
I don't mean to out Lily, but for this, she's in the other room, so if she hears me, she can come and stop me. But I think this is cute. I heard she thought the lyrics to that "I'm Blue" song was "I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. If I'm blue."
That's what I thought it says. What does it
I
say?
think a lot of people think that, actually.
Oh, really?
But
And
it's
then
not.
you're going to correct me, like, no, the lyrics are actually, I'm blue, dabu dee, dabu die.
That is what it is.
That
But
is
that's
what it
not
is.
real words, so why not just
Well,
make
yeah,
them
it's a
some-
Yeah, it
retarded
doesn't
song.
need to be.
It's
Yeah, actually, it's gibberish.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just let me fucking...
They have that band has a whole song where they just like name every game on the PlayStation 1.
We fixed it. We fixed the song for them. I think what you meant to say is if I were green, I would die.
I remember being obsessed with that video. I remember being really obsessed with how the aliens looked.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember like fixating on that because like they would play it on like Disney Channel or Cartoon Network, and I remember like really like fixating on the way those aliens looked and kind of like being like scared but also thrilled by them.
Yeah.
See, for me, it was Crazy Frog,
Crazy
and
Frogs.
then Tanetta Pressure Zone was the. I'll show it to you later. Tanetta followed me on Instagram, and it was that was one of the biggest parts of my childhood was Tanetta and all of his music. And
Oh, it's a guy.
it's a guy, but he dresses. So Pressure Zone, I'll just describe it and I'll show it to you later. But Pressure Zone, Tanetta's, he's this guy. He's been making music since the 70s and just on a 4-track recorder in his like bedroom. And he does all this wild shit. Like he makes sculptures out of his own shit, and then he like paper maches around him and leaves them in his house and stuff.
Like what the
And-
Blue Man Group used to be.
yeah, and then he went viral for a video called Pressure Zone, and the lyrics of the song are I want to stick it in my ass, up my crack. I want to take it in my ass, bleed and shout or whatever.
I don't know. I had the metronome hand.
And
going.
the video is him with a Jabbawockeez mask, with one of those white masks on, and he's got a blonde wig and he's painted entirely white, but he has giant red painted on nipples over it, and he dances in front of a green screen, and he went viral for
And
it.
he's holding a piece of the Berlin Wall.
Yeah, and I mean, he's got 2,000 followers on Instagram. If you follow him, he'll just
He'll follow you back.
Yeah,
This man who like shaped you as a person.
yeah,
that's
dude,
the
he's
great-
been with me for so long.
That's fucking
Yeah.
He's a interesting fella.
The
He's
stars
really into
that hang low
transcendental
enough that you
meditation and Trump.
Sounds like very
there's-
Ariel Pinkish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's in that vein.
Yeah.
His music's
You know,
good.
I've been really mad at the Chanel commercials because there's all these like. Have you seen these like new Chanel commercials?
Are these the ones that have like Kim Gordon in them?
There's one that I hate because I like it, and there's one that I hate because I hate it. I hate one because they have a really good song. It's like that. What's her name? Kim Leary or some French lady. It's like some really good like 80s dance song. And then there's one with Timothy Chalamet where he's like,
yeah.
do you just disappear into the role? And then just the gimmick is that it's like a stylized version of Timothy Chalamet playing himself.
That's the one that Scorsese directed, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid, dude. Scorsese should die already.
Well, he's
Before
not.
he ruins.
He needs to
before
make money.
He's gonna. Yeah, he's Mike Tysoning right now.
No. He's always directing.
He needs to hang up the gloves.
because his movies. Nobody sees his movies.
No, I love Scorsese.
Yeah.
I'm an annoying Scorsese head. But
Yeah, I kind of like Chalamet though.
I like Chalamet
I'm
too,
turning
dude.
the corner. On
I just watched
Chalamet.
him on Theo Vaughn's podcast, dude.
Yeah,
Salt of the
I
Earth.
haven't seen it
Such a
yet.
brilliant move for him to start talking about sports too now, because every girl wants to fuck him, but guys don't like him because their girlfriends want to fuck him. So then he's like, "Oh, look, I know all about college basketball," and guys are like, "Fuck, all right, you can fuck my girlfriend, dude."
I think him wearing the worst Bob Dylan outfit to the opening night, that's the funniest thing I have ever
It's so
seen,
funny,
dude.
That was what won me over.
Yeah, dude.
What did
that-
he wear?
He wore it was like a Neff beanie over a blonde wig, and he had a shitty little mustache and a scarf on. Dude,
People clowned on him at first. They're like, "Oh, Chalamet, this is so cringe." And then people dug up the image of Bob
Yeah.
Dylan dressed exactly like
it's
that.
amazing.
nice.
It's so funny because
Nice.
Bob Dylan wore that same outfit. I think he wore it to make fun of Justin Bieber was what he did. I think Bob Dylan dressed up like Justin Bieber to make fun of him.
What a
And-
guy,
Dude,
dude.
could you imagine being 70-year-old Bob Dylan making fun of the most raped little boy in pop music? Just like,
Yeah, dude.
He's
Did he get you? Did he get you?
He's limping down the red carpet. Yeah,
Right, the times are a changing, bitch.
yeah.
that's
Fucking-
so fun.
What is this baby shit?
Dude,
When I was a boy, when you got raped, you just wrote a song about it.
dude, honestly, you want to go back to a formative banger? Baby slowed down 800%.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
And then you
YouTube-
watch Wizard of Oz at the same time.
Well, you could. Yeah, it probably would match up. But do you ever listen to that?
No.
Dude,
No.
it was like No. They slow it down so much that it's like listening to like Boards of Canada or like
Well, if
Animal
you slow
Collective or
down
something.
anything,
Oh,
well,
really?
it's like slow enough.
But it's literally like
It's
it's like
good?
it's the
All
most
right.
beautiful thing I've ever
I'm gonna
heard.
look it up.
Because I've heard the Alvin and the Chipmunks slowed down album, the grunge Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's honest. It's not
I haven't
bad.
heard
Yeah.
I
They,
want to hear that.
they do "Living on a Prayer" and it's pretty cool. It's yeah.
That's such a crazy. This is Alvin and the Chipmunks doing "Living on a Prayer" slowed down, and then it
So
becomes
it sounds like grunge.
grunge.
Yeah. So they sound
Wow.
like regular guys.
Yeah.
Well, this is slowed down so much. Like, again, 800%. This was a huge video.
The kid
in
buying
high
that
school.
record, you're never gonna impress him with your music taste. You know.
Yeah.
The kid buying the Alvin and the Chipmunks slowed down grunge record. You're not gonna be like, oh yeah, you heard of Pink Floyd? He's like,
Yeah.
shut up.
Shut the fuck up. I like the Chipmunks. I like Dave. Honestly, what if you like the Chipmunks but you only like Dave? You're like, Dave is underrated, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dave Alvin is the brains behind the operation.
Yeah.
Dave heads are
He's the shredder.
Dave heads are starving, man.
Yeah.
Being a Dave head is like being a fan
He
of
has to
Ringo.
pick up all their little chipmunk shit. I mean, those things shit a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Fast metabolisms. You know, the sad thing is, too, chipmunks only live like 5 years, so those things are dead.
Yeah, that's
He's
why.
probably on like Alvin 4. He just he breeds them and replaces them, and he
Yeah.
just like, all right, you're skinny, you can be Alvin. And
He's
he
just
gets-
He's propping him up, making him dance.
yeah, he force
He
feeds.
gives the third one eye. He like damages the third one's eyes so it can
Yeah.
be Theodore.
Yeah, and then he makes
Drops
one
acid
fat,
in it.
like making foie gras, like he stuffs food down his throat and makes Theodore,
Just
and
fucking,
he has to do it every couple of years. That's the you don't see that side of it.
Yeah, no, but that's the listen. That's that. Look, you want to make a
Chipmunk
sausage.
King. It's a new documentary coming to Netflix. Yeah.
don't fuck with
Don't
chipmunks.
fuck with
Yeah,
chipmunks.
dude. Yeah, man.
Alvin actually got touched by Michael Jackson.
did he get Simon? Why is he so quiet?
I heard a lot about these rodents you got.
Yeah.
Diddy is a Diddy. We don't even need to get into Diddy.
No.
I think we can end. I think Alvin got touched by Michael Jackson is probably the best the podcast's gonna get. That's I think that's the cap on this episode.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next week. I think this is gonna come out on Christmas. If you're listening, Merry Christmas.
If you're listening to this, we're dead. By now.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a week off in the new year, but we'll be back. We'll be back. Second week of January. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.